Hi, this is Nicole Swords. I'm so glad you were introduced to me and my company, bSquared Credit. Most likely you came over from a loan officer, realtor, or a financial advisor partner. And as my give back to our partners, I do provide you with a complimentary credit consultation. In order to provide that to you, there's two things that I request, one request. The request is that you share your goals with us in the credit questionnaire so I can understand maybe what your story is, what you're looking for specifically, short-term, long-term. Maybe you're making a major purchase like a home or a refinance. Anything that you want to share in that questionnaire is so helpful so that I can customize recommendations that align with your specific goals. Secondly, I need a 3-bureau credit report. If your loan officer didn't provide one to you, or you don't already have an account with, let's say, Identity IQ, no problem. In our intro email, you're going to get a link and you can set up Identity IQ or MyScore IQ. The difference is MyScore IQ is $29.99 after the $1 7-day trial. And that provides you FICO credit scores with your credit report, still TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, all 3 bureaus, but the brand of credit score is FICO. Now, Identity IQ is also $1 for a 7-day trial, but you get Vantage credit scores and the ongoing monitoring is $19.99. So what I recommend is if you're getting a home loan in the next 3 to 6 months or even an auto loan, and it's very important to you and you want to track FICO credit scores, then I think MyScore IQ is the best product to use when pulling your credit report. If that's not part of your goal and it's really around credit education and credit improvements, and we don't need to be tracking the more expensive FICO credit brand of credit score, then let's just go Identity IQ and we'll track Vantage credit scores. All right. So when you set up the account, you're going to use our discount link and you'll get the 7-day trial through our link as well. Otherwise, you'll get charged up front for the full month if you don't use our discount. When you go to the website using our link, it's going to have you data enter your identity information. It's going to present you with some security questions that you'll need to get right. And then it's going to provide you a copy of your credit report. I'm going to show you now by sharing my screen. When you set up your account, it's going to default your username as your email address. You're going to assign a password. I would love for you to use something generic like credit123. And then it's going to use your secret question as the last 4 digits of your social security number. I'm going to show you how to download the report in the PDF format, which is what we need it in. So this client's already set up their account. They ended up sharing their login details with us so that we could go in and access it so that I could do my credit consultation. But they could have saved it as a PDF and emailed it to us, or they could share their login credentials. Now, it didn't prompt me for the last 4 digits only because I had already signed into this account before. So the first time I signed in, it asked me for the client's last 4 digits of the social security number. After that, it's stored and it doesn't ask me again. So the first thing I do is I go and check the plan because credit preferred means they use my discount code. So that's great. And when it comes to the homepage, when I first log in, it's going to give me the score summary. Again, this is going to be blacked out because it's live credit data. But what I want you to look at is here, you can refresh the report every 30 days. So this one was just created, so we can't refresh it till February 11th. If we choose purchase report, that client's going to get billed again. So we don't want to do that. So we're going to go in and view most recent report, which is the report that was just set up the other day. And when we come to this credit report, there's 2 options for printing the report. One is download the report. When you do that, it actually presents it in an HTML format. It's not so pretty and it doesn't interface with our client system. So we don't want it in the HTML format. We want it in the PDF format. In order to do that, I'm going to act like I'm printing the credit report. So I'm going to click on print this page. I'm going to give it a moment to load. Otherwise, if you do it too quick, it's not going to load the bottom part of the credit report. So I'm going to give it a moment. And then I'm going to update this from my default printer to save as PDF. Now I'm on a Mac, so this is the way it looks. If you're not on a Mac, there you might have an option down here that says save as PDF, but that's the option you're going to be looking for on your computer is under the print preview, save as PDF. The other thing under more settings is I go in and I click background graphics, and that's what gives me the color version, which is what I like to work from. Okay. I'm going to go in and save it, and I'm just going to make it, the client's name. I'm just going to see if I can type here. Client. Oh my. Client's name, and I'm going to save it. Okay. This saves it as a PDF. And now when we go in and we view the PDF, you can see it's in a nice, pretty colored format side by side, much easier for me to review. And it again interfaces with our client system. All right, so thank you. I just wanted to take a moment to show you how that works so that you can share a copy of your credit report with us so that we can give you your credit consultation. Once you get a copy of your credit report through Identity IQ or MyScore IQ, again, you can share the PDF or you can go ahead and share your login details. You've set up your credit monitoring account, you've paid the $1, you've got the 7-day trial. Hold off on canceling the account until we reviewed it together. If you are a good fit for any of our paid services, then we're going to do that 15-minute call with you. We'll schedule that in my signature at the bottom of the page. There's 2 links. One is for booking a call with me. You just click on my signature. It takes you to my Calendly page. Calendly is an app that allows you to look at my open times on my calendar and actually book a 15-minute time slot with me. So please take the time to do that. And then secondly, right below that is a link to our credit clarity guide, which is our free guide that gives you a really good understanding about why credit scores differ by bureau, by brand, and by day. If you can please come to our consultation call with that knowledge, it will make it so much more valuable because we can get right into next steps recommendations. And I'm not answering basic kind of 101 credit questions because I want this time to be used to help give you the solution you're looking for. So please take the time to download Credit Clarity and read it. If you have questions on it, great. If you have feedback, great. But ultimately, I want to spend this time going over your solution that's customized for you. All right. So again, thank you so much. I look forward to providing you your free credit consultation. And I will wait for your credit report, ideally your questionnaire to be filled out, and we'll schedule a call. Give me usually a day or 2 before we actually schedule the call. Same day can be okay as long as I have, several hours to kind of get to your file, make sure I review it before the call. All right. Thank you so much. I look forward to working with you.